Hi, so today's video, before we get started, actually, I am the queen of like not having my edges done when I come on camera. It's like the last thing that I think about, and then I look at my viewfinder and I see my edges aren't done, so excuse that. Today's video is going to be a video on things I wish I would have known like before starting my weight loss journey, or like things nobody told me about like losing weight, because I feel like it would be helpful for you starting a journey, like if you're trying to lose weight, because I lost 100 pounds. So it's like basically what I wish I would have known before I lost 100 pounds, started my journey, all that. Well, the first thing that I want to say that I wish someone would have told me is like, do whatever diet or lifestyle change works for you and your current life that you're living. For me, I tried so long to force myself to fit into different diets because I saw that it worked for somebody else. So like I tried to like force myself to do this specific diet and it just didn't work, and I feel like that hindered my growth as far as like losing weight, like in the amount of time that I did, because I spent years trying to force myself into like a diet that didn't really necessarily work for the lifestyle and the life that I was living. Do whatever diet slash lifestyle change that fits your particular lifestyle. I lost most of my weight from doing a low carb diet, and that may not work for you. You may not be the type of person who could do low carb. Like right now, it's hard for me to do low carb. Like, yes, that's what I started out with, that's how I lost most of my weight, but at this current point in time, it's really hard for me to do low carb. I start to feel lightheaded and stuff. I have to have some type of like grainy carb in me to be able to work out and stuff like I do. So I have kind of like changed, you know, what diet I'm doing, and I'll explain that in another video. But yeah, first thing, do whatever diet works for you. Don't follow what you see someone on Instagram is doing because it's working for them. If you try it and it doesn't work for you, next, try something else. Something else that I wish somebody would have also told me is that you will fail. You will probably fail. I failed at losing weight so many times, but no matter how many times you fail, the most important part is to always pick yourself back up and to continue to try. Like, as long as you're failing, that means that you're trying. So like, you can fail and fail and fail, but if you keep failing, that means that you're trying, and eventually you're going to get it right. I spent my whole entire high school career trying to lose weight. So I spent 4 years trying to lose weight, and it just didn't work. In high school, like, I just kept gaining weight. Like, no matter how much I tried, it just didn't work. And then finally, when I got out of high school and I was in college, my second year, or like kind of like into my first year, that's when I started to see results and like really start to like not fail and actually achieve goals as far as weight loss is concerned. And I think that's really important. People fail and they get really discouraged. I would quit. Like in high school, I would try to lose weight, I would fail and just be like, you know what, whatever, I'm gonna be fat, I'm gonna eat all this good delicious food, you know? But that's the wrong way to look at it. Like, yes, you failed, but guess what? This next time you try may be the time that you succeed. So like, you really just have to stay focused and to just always keep trying. And like, no matter how many times you fail, get back up and try again, because one of the times that you try, you're gonna succeed. Something else that I wish people would have told me before I started my weight loss journey, after, during, whatever, is to lift weights. You're not going to get bulky, you're not going to get big, you're not going to look like a man. Literally lifting weights and weight training helps your skin like tighten up, is what I find for myself. So like, before I started lifting weights and stuff, I had more loose skin than I have now. So like, I feel like if I would have been like lifting weights like from the very beginning and like weight training, my skin would be on point. And that may not be the case for everybody. Like, it depends on your skin like elasticity, but for the most part, and almost basically all the cases that I've seen when people started off with their weight loss journey thing, you know, lifting weights and weight training, their skin, they didn't have a bunch of loose skin. So definitely don't be afraid to pick up the weights, you know, and start lifting. Something else that I wish someone would have told me before like starting my little weight loss journey, whatever, is to take a lot of pictures. I have some pictures from like when I was big, which is why you guys see me like reuse kind of like the same like rotation of like 10 fat pictures I have, but like I don't have pictures of like every single stage, you know, like from stage day 1 to day 20, day 30, you know, like I don't have that. I have like some pictures from when I was big, when I started to lose weight, but I don't have like where you could really see. So something that I suggest is to take pictures. You may not feel, you know, like, oh, I'm not seeing any changes and stuff, but really when you take pictures and you could look back on them, you really see that, hey, I actually am starting to lose weight. I actually am, you know. My thing is, I would say take a picture like once every month. Like, I feel like if I would have did that, I would have had, you know, good amount of pictures. Once every month, once every 2 weeks, you know, just take an updated picture. It helps put things like into perspective for you, so you could see the changes in the pictures, because you may not necessarily be able to change. You may not necessarily be able to see how it like happens like every day, like how you change every day, but with pictures, you definitely can, and you won't be so hard on yourself. Something else that I wish someone would have told me when like starting a weight loss journey, during, before, like after, all together, would be to stay off the scale like so much. Like, for me, it became an obsession, and I weighed myself like every morning, and that kind of takes away from your journey, and you tend to get discouraged faster that way. So like sometimes you retain more water than you would normally, you know. So like one day you're at 160, and then the next day you weigh yourself, and because your body has retained more water, you're 163, and now you're upset, and you know, you're discouraged, and you're just like, oh, I'm just gonna stay fat. No, stay off the scale. I would say like maybe weigh yourself if you have to. Like, you just can't stay off the scale, maybe once at the beginning of the week. So like once every week. But if you can like help yourself and you're not really pressed about the scale, I would say like once every 2 weeks, you know, just kind of check in and see how you're doing. But really, I like to go off the way that my clothes are fitting and the way that I feel. Because the scale can be very deceiving, and it can be very discouraging, and a lot of times, honestly, that's what kept me like failing in my weight loss attempts, was just like seeing the scale not move, or seeing it go up when I know I've been working out and kicking butt in the gym and eating right. Like, why does the scale keep going up? Like, you know, scale, not your friend. Something else that I wish somebody would have told me is portion control. Like, portion control was not a thing that like I thought about, and you could lose weight like starting your weight loss journey, like if you just portion control your meals at first before you start to really like try to change your diet dramatically, you can see a big change. So like, I know for me, I don't know how to moderate food. So like if I would have started out like moderating my food like in high school, instead of like trying all these different fad diets, I probably would have lost weight in high school, versus it taking me 5 years to like finally start trying to like lose weight. So definitely like portion control your meals and all that. And like going off of meals, meal prepping is definitely the way to go. My weight loss journey, I did not meal prep. Like, I didn't meal prep at all. Like 100 pounds that I lost, there was no meal prepping involved in that 100 pounds. But I feel like if I would have meal prepped, it would have been easier. It seems kind of daunting when you think about it, like a daunting task. Like, I gotta cook all of this food, and oh my gosh, like no. But really, you save so much time. And like for me, if I have healthy food that's already meal prepped in the fridge, I'm not gonna eat bad. But if I don't have meal prepped food in the fridge, it's like a 50% chance that I may or may not keep up with whatever diet or lifestyle change I'm trying to make. So definitely meal prep if you can. I even have a video on a 15-minute meal prep that I did, where I made 8 meals in like 15 minutes, which I will link down below for you guys if you haven't seen it or checked it out. That is like my lazy, like I don't feel like meal prepping, but I know I have to, because if I don't, I'm gonna eat bad type of situation. I don't suggest doing that every week, but if you have a couple weeks in the month where you just don't feel like doing it and you got 15 minutes, that would work. Something else that I suggest, that like I wish somebody would have told me, like the high school me trying to lose weight, is that you do not need a gym to lose weight. I lost 100 pounds basically running and riding my bike. I had no gym. And you could run anywhere, and I mean, some neighborhoods aren't as safe as others, but you could go to the park and run. Like, you really don't need a gym to lose weight. You could do at-home workouts with YouTube videos. I'll post a few at-home workout like YouTube video Why did I get tongue-tied? I'll post a few like workout videos that I've seen and done on YouTube down below in the description box for you, so you can check it out. There's so many things that you can do. You can dance, like literally if you live under a roof you can dance. And exercise that way. And like how you're watching this video, like I said, watch YouTube videos on workouts and do the workouts at home. They have HIIT workouts that take like 30 minutes, sometimes 15 minutes, and you burn a lot of calories, you know? So do stuff like that. Like there are so many things that you can do to lose weight that don't involve a gym. You just have to really like do your research and think about it. You could go to the store like Walmart or Target and buy dumbbells, like weights. You know, you can start off small, get like a 5-pound weight or 8-pound, you know, and just increase it as time goes along. Something else that I wish somebody would have told me about like weight loss and like starting a weight loss journey and stuff is you will lose friends. And I lost so many friends just from like losing weight, and like it's crazy to me. Like I'm just trying to better myself and lose weight and get healthy, but like friends see that and they start to feel jealous. They start to feel like they're in competition with you, and they'll literally just drop off. So be prepared to like lose friends. You obviously won't lose like your real friends, but the ones who are just there to have you there to be like the fat friend or the duff, like you will see them start to drop off because they're always looking at you like, she's getting smaller, like is she starting to look better than me, like what, you know? And I lost a lot of friends, guys. Something else that I wish someone would have told me was to like buy like to buy inspiration. I don't know how to say this, put this sentence together. What is wrong with me? Buy clothes that are going to inspire you to lose weight. So like I had a pair of jeans and they didn't really inspire me because I didn't think about it, but like if I would have kept like trying them on, like, you know, and eventually like fit into them, that would have been great. So definitely like buy clothing pieces that like you can like work to fit into, because that's the best motivation. And then when you finally fit into it, you're like, oh my gosh, like last month I couldn't fit into these jeans, this month I'm fitting in them. You could always think, and next month they're gonna be too big for me, you know? Like, so have like a shirt, like a pair of pants that's like you gradually have to like work into fitting. I also wish that somebody would have told me that like you don't need people behind you rooting you on to like lose weight. Like a lot of people are like, I don't have anyone that believes in me, I only have people to put me down. Like you don't need them. You literally just need yourself. Like you need to believe in you, and that's literally all you need. For me, that is what was the case with me. Like I only had myself to believe in me, you know? And then once people see you starting to lose weight, of course then they'll start to like gradually cheer you on because they're like, yeah, you're actually really doing it, you know? But in the beginning you're probably not gonna have anyone that's really believing in you, that's rooting you on, that's wanting to see you succeed, you know? So you really just have to have it in your mind, like, I'm doing this for me. Like I'm good enough like motivation for myself. I don't need anybody behind me. Like I can do this. Just have that in your mind, and don't let anybody get you down. Don't let anybody like calling you fat or whatever like get you down and depressed and feel disappointed and like discouraged. Like no, you can do it. Last thing that I'm like gonna touch on is like guys treat you so much different. That didn't make sense. Why are none of my sentences making sense? Guys will treat you differently. Guys definitely started treating me way differently after I started losing weight. I started having like guys come out of the woodworks like, I always liked you, and like I always had a little crush on you. Like, yeah, sure, where were you when I was like 50 pounds heavier than I am right now, you know? You have to be careful of that. You have to watch out and pay attention to like who really did like you, who really did like, you know, because guys are sleazy. They see you starting to look good and here they come. Guys treat me like literally like a 180 how they used to treat me, but I still got my heart broken. So no matter how much weight you lose, how good you look, like you're not exempt from getting your heart broken. Just put that out there. So if you're thinking like, me losing weight, this guy's gonna like me and act right and do right, no, 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 you're wrong. Because most likely he probably won't act right and do right and be right, because he ain't right. Another thing is, I wish somebody would have told me before like starting my weight loss journey, is my boobs. Like my boobs shrunk so much, and they're still like shrinking and continue to shrink. So just like be prepared for that. If you really love your boobs, they're gonna get smaller, but it's okay. I feel like that's all that I can think of. If I can think of any more stuff, I'll make like a part 2 to this video, but I feel like that's it. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I have my fit Instagram, which is getfitjen, which I just remembered the password for again, so I'm back active. And then my regular Instagram, which is Jenna Nation, my Twitter, which is JennaBaby19. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. I'm gonna be posting a video every day for the rest of January to like get you guys ready to go. And then starting in February, I'm gonna be posting like 3 days a week. My new challenge is already started, but I haven't made a video on it, and I will make a video on it. That'll be the video that I post tomorrow. Sorry. If you want a giveaway on my Fit Instagram, I'm going to be doing more giveaways, but if you want to give away my Fit Instagram, I got locked out and I wasn't able to like get the mailing addresses to anybody who won the prizes. So if you won something, DM me on the Instagram. Tell me that you won and send me your address so I can get that stuff out to you. I'll probably be doing that on both of my Instagrams, my Jenna Nation one and my Get Fit Jen. So just be on the lookout. I feel like this video has been long enough, so I'll let you guys go. I'm feeling kind of good today. So yeah, I keep moving my hand a lot. This hand, I'm not moving this hand. The reason why I'm not moving this hand is because one of my nails broke. So like, these nails are okay, but this one is not, and I feel like that looks really ratchet, so I don't want to have like that hands up talking, you know, and like one of my nails is broken. Anyways, that's it for this video. I'll talk to you guys later. My next video tomorrow will be telling you guys all about my challenge. I hope you guys join it with me. Yeah, so that is it for this video. Bye guys.